Hey everyone, it's me, Megs, and I am here with the Invisalign update because many of you are like, what is going on with your Invisalign? We haven't gotten an update in a while. So if you did check out my previous update where I left off at, I did have a lot going on. Lord, it was so much going on with my teeth because with this tooth in particular, this one right here, I had to get a root canal. Like, I have never had a root canal ever in my life. It was the worst experience in my life because at the time I didn't know what was wrong. Like, ooh, I got a toothache. Like, it would not go away. Like, I've never had pain like that ever in my life. So I went to the dentist and they figured, ooh, you need a root canal. This need to happen ASAP. So I went and got the root canal. And with the root canal, I had to get a crown put on. And so the issue with that, because I had started my Invisalign treatment, right? And so with the crown, they had to put a crown on that tooth, and it changed the shape of the tooth completely to the point where the existing set of trays that I had would not pop on anymore because the shape of the tooth was different, so it wouldn't snap on properly anymore. It wouldn't even go on at all. So I had to go back to my orthodontist and I had to get a new scan for a whole new set of Invisalign trays. So I'm finally back in my new set. Before I got my new set, I was out of Invisalign treatment for about 3 to 4 weeks until my new set of trays came in. And so I've since then have gotten my new set of trays, and I'm currently on tray 16 out of 43. So, you know, things are moving along pretty well. Being that I'm in tray 16 out of 43, I feel like that's a little less than halfway done. And I'm really excited. If you haven't seen my previous updates, I did get 4 extractions done because the reason why I am in Invisalign right now is because I had Invisalign. I had Invisalign about 10 years ago, and that didn't work out. That that didn't work out, girl. And then I went and did braces, and you know, the braces did what it was supposed to do, but you know, just get caught up on my previous updates. This is just a quick, long story short. The braces worked. They straightened my teeth, but sir didn't fix my bite. So that's why we're in Invisalign right now. So with my new orthodontist, I did get the 4 extractions to help with my bite because my bite was protruding out. So this is where we are today. Tray 16 out of 43. I do have my extractions, and as you can see, they're starting to close a little bit. I do have to wear rubber bands, and I did have an extraction here, an extraction here, and 2 up top. And excuse me if you see lipstick on my teeth. Look, with Invisalign, this whole process, every time I wear lipsticks, lip glosses, it always transfers onto my teeth. So I'm sorry. But so far, I'm starting to notice my extraction spaces are starting to close. They're not as large as they were. The extraction space is actually right here and here. So it's actually starting to close up a little bit, and I don't know if I can tell if my bite is changing or not, but there are slight changes that I am seeing. And what I'm seeing for the most part when it comes to my teeth, noticing the bottom row is actually changing more than the top starting out, because I'm starting to notice there are actually little spaces that are forming to close the extraction. So if I still have the video, I'll show you guys the mock-up of what my teeth are supposed to be doing.
So this is how your teeth look now. You were unhappy with how flared they are. And then you have the tongue habit.
Oh, the tongue habit.
Yes. So from the top, we're taking out the 4 teeth as you had wanted, right?
Yeah.
And everything will go back so that the lips will relax as you had requested. And then everything is more upright here.
Oh, okay.
So from the top, don't worry about these little bumps. That's where we'll put those tongue reminders that you requested. Okay. So the canine will go back, and then the front 4 teeth will go back like this, okay?
Okay.
From the bottom, we have flared teeth, and everything will go back like this.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, the bottom row is going to do some transforming first, and then the top rows are going to actually move in too. So my bottom row is actually moving like crazy. Okay, let me show y'all real quick if I can. Oh! So I don't know if you can tell, but I do have some mini spacing going on at the top, at the bottom. You can see that it's starting to close up that extraction space. So then this tooth is going to start moving and everything's going to like form into place. And from what I'm noticing, the top isn't doing as much movement as the bottom row just yet. But of course, the bottom row is going to be doing more transforming first. And then the top row will be second because it has to have space to, you know, fix the bite. So the bottom's going to move first, then the top. So basically, I've been snaggletooth for a while. And you know, it doesn't really bother me. I know when I first got my extractions done, it did bother me because those are very large spaces in my teeth. And you know, being what I do for a living, teeth are, you know, pretty important, especially being in front of people and in photo shoots and things like that, girl. And so I just have to be patient because you know, the end result will be, you know, amazing. And I'm already starting to see some changes when it comes to my bite. And I'm very happy that I'm starting to see that movement with the teeth actually moving into the open space. So, I was told that my case will actually be done in December of this year. So that isn't really long to wait. And, you know, I'm just going to be patient because I really feel like it's going to work out really well this time. And I recently just went to my orthodontist and she looked at my teeth and she said everything's on track, everything's looking good. I did notice she did make a change with the rubber band placement. She put these like, they're not necessarily like, they're like not notches, but they're like little balls. Like little balls to hold my rubber bands to help with the movement of my teeth. Those are new. So she put them right here. Okay, she put them right there, and that's where my rubber bands hook onto. And I have like a silver one back there too. So that was new when it came to this new set of trays because like I said before, I had to get a whole new set of trays because this tooth had the crown on it. And I made sure I got that porcelain crown because, girl, that's a very exposed space. And I had to make sure that was right, okay? So really quick before I go, I change my trays every week. And I do use one of these chewies just to make sure that my Invisalign is in place with my teeth. So I just kind of like chew on it like this. And it just helps mold my teeth to go in the spaces of the Invisalign properly because with Invisalign, you want to make sure when you snap on your trays that you don't see any kind of like space at the bottom. You want to make sure you chew and make sure everything is fitting in every nook and every cranny. So when I change my trays, I always make sure I use my chewy, okay? What I will say, what's the most annoying part when it comes to Invisalign is having to reach in my mouth, especially if I'm going out to eat, reach in my mouth to take them out and excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom. And you know, because I don't like taking my Invisalign trays out in front of people because it can be a lot of spit, like a lot. So I don't like to do that in front of people. So I just, you know, go to the bathroom and do that. But one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to Invisalign is if I'm wearing lipstick, it definitely stains the trays. Like, girl, sometimes I can't even get this off of here. So I have to soak them sometimes or use my toothbrush and brush them. That's like my biggest pet peeve is when I'm talking, my trays get stained with lipstick and lip gloss and all kinds of things. But yeah, this was my update, you all. Basically, where we're at right now is just waiting for the extraction spaces to close and my bite to eventually, you know, take form and do what it's supposed to do. So like I said, my treatment should be done in December. Let's hope and pray that it is because listen, it's been a whole journey. I've been dealing with teeth stuff and correcting my teeth and trying to make sure things are done correctly for the past 10 years. So after this, if it's not right, I think I'm gonna just be done. But I'm very optimistic. I'm hoping that things will go well because I'm very excited to get my teeth bleached and just have the final result so I can just be like, just smiling everywhere. Like, I smile a lot anyway, but you get what I mean. You get what I'm saying. I just want my teeth to be right to my liking because I'm doing it for myself, okay? So, yeah, if you all have any questions, feel free to ask me. Ooh, what's Citizen talking about? It's an alert. I need to see what's going on. But anyway, if you do have any questions, feel free to ask me, and I'll be happy to answer that and share any of your Invisalign or orthodontic treatment that you are currently experiencing right now. I would love to read that. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later.